Yo, what's up guys? It's Jeff, and today we are taking a look at the new Apple Watch Series 6. Now, this watch is a little bit interesting because we don't see a huge amount of upgrades that really catch the eye here, and that's really why I took so much time to review this new product from Apple. A lot of other creators out there might give you a review within 30 minutes of using something, but I actually wanted to give you guys all more of an in-depth review to see if this is worth the money in the first place, and to also see if it's worth upgrading to from an older Apple Watch model. So let me take you through the unboxing experience, and then we'll see if the Apple Watch Series 6 has been worth the wait. So when you go to unbox the Apple Watch Series 6, everything will feel very familiar until you get to the charging portion of that experience. Now for me specifically, I did get a power adapter, but for most of you out there, you might not actually be getting one in the box. Now, Apple claims that they were taking the power brick out of the Apple Watch Series 6 packaging for environmental purposes, but apparently those purposes are clearly forgotten if you spend enough money and get the titanium series like I did. So if you get a higher model, then you should be getting a wall charging adapter, but if not, then don't expect one to be included. So yeah, that's a super weird kind of notion how Apple is trying to save money there, but if you don't get a wall charging adapter with your Apple Watch, seriously, just get yourself a charger from Nomad. It's definitely better than charging with the cable that Apple gives you anyway. So problem solved there. Now, as far as the rest of the unboxing experience, everything is very familiar and everything has pretty much remained the same. The big changes are all found actually with the new watch body, more specifically on the bottom side where we have the Apple Watch sensors and also the internals as well. So this year we have a new S6 processing chip, which is said to be 20% faster than last year's S5 chip, and we also have the new U1 chip as well. This chip will help support features like the car key feature that unlocks your car doors, and hopefully other really useful features like car key that Apple may be working on behind closed doors. Also, what was found internally via a teardown was a bigger battery, which more than likely is there to support the same all-day battery life that was advertised last year with the Apple Watch Series 5. Now, as for external design changes, this year, Apple has added 4 new red LED sensors on the bottom of the Apple Watch that actually use light to calculate your blood oxygen levels, which, if you think about it, is super crazy. Now, it's definitely not medical grade, and Apple didn't even claim that it would be, but the fact that they got this technology to work in the first place and how they did it was honestly mind-blowing, and it is just nice to have for reference like the ECG feature from years past. Now, do keep in mind that the ECG and the new blood oxygen levels are there just for reference, and if you have any serious health concerns, the Apple Watch may not properly identify them, so always consult your doctor to get a solid medical diagnosis. Now, past that blood oxygen level feature from Apple, there really aren't any other major new features on the Apple Watch Series 6, but there are a few minor changes to note here. Number one, that would be the always-on display is now 2.5 times brighter when your wrist is down. So if you're outdoors, you can actually see the information on your Apple Watch through that always-on display just a little bit more clearly in direct sunlight. You also have the new Sleep app, which helps you focus on sleep, and your Apple Watch will accurately calculate your sleep health based upon movement and heart rate data when you wear your watch to bed. There's also the new altimeter feature, which I think is really cool. Basically, this new Apple Watch can keep such an accurate reading of your current altitude that even if you move your arm up and down from your desk to shoulder height, it can tell you the difference. Honestly, that's not really a feature that everyone would be interested in, and definitely not one that you should kind of buy the Apple Watch Series 6 for, but it is kind of nice to have these features to kind of mess around with and give you that little bit of extra data on your Apple Watch. Now, also with the new Apple Watch, you do get some of the new watch faces, and another major change was the new watch bands. So Apple has new watch bands on offer, and the one that they are really pushing to the public is their Solo Loop Band. To be honest, I'm not really a fan because I like to set the tightness of my own watch band, but if you like a stretchable watch band design, it might be something you should take a look at, and that can all be found at apple.com. Now, one other design change that I forgot to mention is the new material choices. So Apple decided to drop the ceramic coating Apple Watch. I, for one, am super disappointing, but it was just really expensive and not too many people were buying it. But you still do have the titanium, stainless steel, and aluminum options to choose from, along with that all new product red color aluminum series watch. That thing is super awesome. I think a lot of you guys will like that color. So I guess that brings us to the selling points here. Obviously, we don't have a fancy new design externally, but there are actually quite a few improvements made here that you guys may want to pay attention to. Obviously, you have the ECG feature from years past, but you now also have the new blood oxygen level measurement. So if you do like to have that measurement for reference, that would be a key new feature for the Apple Watch Series 6. You also have that new S6 chip that will make using watchOS 7 a lot faster than older models, and that will also improve on efficiency when it comes to battery life. Also, that new U1 chip is really important as well. So if you want to access things like the new car key feature coming very, very soon, or maybe other potential features like car key that Apple may be working on, you will be able to access those with that new U1 chip. There are also those new design changes for the materials and watch bands, which is always cool to look at. So if you are maybe getting bored with your current design, or maybe you just want something new, there are actually a ton of new design options for you in the Series 6. But I guess the big question here is, should you upgrade from the Apple Watch Series 5 to the Series 6? My answer would immediately be no, unless you are interested in the new Blood O2 feature and maybe the U1 chip, or maybe you just want a faster watch. Past those changes, I can't really see why you'd make such a small upgrade, but I will say that this new Apple Watch is a lot more future-proof than the Series 5. So taking a look at upgrading, maybe in the near future, should be on your to-do list if you want to maybe future-proof yourself with a new Apple Watch versus holding on to last year's model. So guys, that was the new Apple Watch Series 6. And of course, links where you can pick one up will be in the video description down below. But I did want to ask you all if you would even be picking one up for yourself and why. Just because we didn't really see a whole lot of changes this year. So let me know in the comment section down below, yay or nay on the new Apple Watch Series 6 for you. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the latest and greatest content on the channel, definitely hit that like button, get subscribed, and hit that notification bell button so you can get updates on when we post new content. Also, if you want to check me out on Twitter, you can find me at Jeff Updated, and we also have a new podcast, so check that out as well. Links to all that will be in the video description down below. So that's it for me today, but I hope to see you in some upcoming content or on the socials sometime soon. But until then, I hope you all have an awesome day.